Constantine 2 begins production. In the past few days, we have received new information and rumors about what we could expect in the new installment of Constantine, the most famous exorcist of the DC universe. But is there a possibility that we will have other cameos from other characters in the DC universe? Will we finally see Keanu Reeves joining the Justice League on the big screen? In this video, we will be talking about Constantine's new developments and what we could expect in the future of his character, as he could be one of the new members of the Justice League. Do you want to know more? Then stay tuned to this video. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. Before we continue with this video, we'd like to congratulate the winner of the giveaway for the first volume of The Scarlet Witch by Steve Orlando. Congratulations! First, let's talk about the new updates on the production of this movie. Director Francis Lawrence revealed when the production of this movie starts. Part of the news from The Hollywood Reporter reads as follows. As long as Collins is able to provide a story outline at the very least, Lawrence would love to pick up where he left off in Songbirds and Snakes and make his fifth Hunger Games film. But for now, he's turning his attention to developing Constantine 2 with Keanu Reeves and screenwriter Akiva Goldsman. The Triumvirate have been trying to launch a sequel to their 2005 superhero horror film for quite some time. The regime at DC changed, and they've got their plans. But luckily, we managed to wrangle some control and started working on some ideas for Constantine 2, which we're really excited about. Lawrence shares. It's still the very beginning, as the strike put it on hold for a little bit. So we're probably going to start getting back together after Thanksgiving and dig back in to try and crack it. On the other hand, the writer of this movie, Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, stated to comicbook.com that the script was already finished. Part of the news reads as follows. Comic Book spoke to Lorenzo Di Bonaventura ahead of the release of Transformers 1 and reminded him of our conversation at San Diego Comic-Con, where he revealed the Constantine 2 script was being written. When asked if he's had a chance to read the script, Di Bonaventura revealed that fear has kept him from opening it up. You know it's in my inbox right now. Funny enough, I'm too scared to read it though, he said. I want it to be good so bad. I probably read it in the next few days, when I get on an airplane. This confirms that the film is already in production. The director and writer have reported that the script is complete, and that they plan to resume production after Thanksgiving. It is important to note that in this type of project, delays or improvisations are not common. If it is mentioned that they started after Thanksgiving, this means that production has already begun. However, it is likely that we will not have more news until filming moves to the streets. Like other films with Keanu Reeves, as was the case with The Matrix in San Francisco, you can't help but know the timing of when they are filming publicly. Filming may have begun, or at least concept tests for Constantine 2, but it won't be until production begins on public locations that we will know for sure what the tone of the film will be. It is even possible that the film is currently being shot with just a few people. One of the most important elements in Constantine's universe is his journey to other dimensions and to hell. In the past, it was common to use large green screen studios. But today, thanks to the advances of programs such as Unreal Engine, there are studios in different parts of the world that allow the actor to record his scenes with the background of their choice. Currently, there are movies being made that are shot entirely with this technology, and many people don't know about it. So it's possible that Constantine 2 will start with some studio scenes, and then we'll see some public leaks. Although for fans of this universe, I think the most striking would be just those shots in hell, or Constantine going between realities. Now, Constantine is not just any exorcist. Although in the first film it seemed that his story had come to an end, the character has continued to appear in other DC productions. Unlike traditional exorcists, John Constantine is more like an anti-hero in a superhero universe. Of course, the idea of a shared universe was not around during the filming of the first movie, and it was thought that Constantine's story would be a standalone. However, now that James Gunn is starting a new universe, it opens up the possibility that we may see Constantine not only cross over between universes, but also be joined by important characters from the DC universe within the Constantine 2 movie. Let's not forget that other action movies, as was the case with Blade, ended up joining the Marvel Studios universe, even though the stories were completely different. It is possible that James Gunn will take the Blade idea and decide to trap Keanu Reeves in DC with his Constantine character. It would be a way to ensure that this actor doesn't switch to Marvel's side. Now, how could we see Constantine making his way to the DC universe? There is something that many may not know about Keanu Reeves, and that is that he tends to stay committed to the franchises that brought him success. Unlike other actors, Keanu has returned to projects that were going through their worst moments, such as Bill and Ted, or even Matrix Resurrections. Although these films were not well received by modern audiences, Reeves's fans were eagerly awaiting sequels, and he has clearly shown an interest in pleasing them. While this has resulted in some box office failures, it has also ensured him the unwavering support of his fans. This is precisely the case with Constantine, a film that initially didn't generate much confidence among producers, but which Keanu has championed and fought for years to get a sequel. Understanding this, we realize why there have been so many rumors about the actor in the Marvel Universe, but only one Constantine movie has materialized. The actor wishes to return to his roots and conclude the story. This leads me to believe that the character's future in the DC universe will not be extensive. While Constantine 2 could be the end of the character, perhaps it could open the door to a sacrifice of this character in a movie of the Justice League. If Keanu Reeves has decided to return to this character with the purpose of giving him a memorable ending, a sacrifice to save the world alongside the Justice League could be the most emotional way to close Constantine's story. In the past few years, Constantine has been quite active alongside the Justice League and other superheroes in the comics, as is the case with Justice League Dark, and even in the CW series, where we saw another version of Constantine alongside Flash and Arrow. This means that at least in Constantine's canon, there are stories where we could see Keanu Reeves being part of a Justice League Dark. However, this would imply a multi-film contract with the actor. Now, we can't overlook one important fact in all of this. The Marvel Universe has brought back Robert Downey Jr., the iconic actor behind Iron Man. This move revitalizes Marvel, a universe that had been in decline for years, giving it a new opportunity and renewing the expectations of its passionate fan base. We know Warner won't be happy about this, and will be doing everything they can to make sure James Gunn can stand up to this old ally. James Gunn was key in building the Marvel Cinematic Universe because he accomplished something that not many thought possible, taking characters that were virtually unknown, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, and turning them into audience favorites. He created a style of comedy and action that is still used to this day in those films. Currently, Gunn is in charge of building the new DC universe. Therefore, having Keanu Reeves as the leader of the new Justice League would be James Gunn's way of competing directly with the impact of the return of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom at Marvel. Let's not forget that Marvel is lately focusing on the magic stuff, and DC has wasted a lot of time with these characters in the background. Maybe this is DC's chance to reboot their universe the right way. A Constantine movie alongside the Justice League could be the perfect response to compete against Avengers: Secret Wars. But tell me, what do you think about the new updates about Constantine and its production? Do you think he could be a good lead for the Justice League Dark? Or do you think he should conclude his story with the second installment? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.